What is permutation?
So last night, June asked me what permutation is. And considering how much of a good friend I am, I told her I don't know either. So I decided to search on the internet and came up with this explanation. So, permutation is an arrangement or ordering of a number of distinct objects.
Easier definition. The number of permutations of n objects taken at a time is determined by the following formula. N is the total number of items in the sample. R is the number of items to be selected from the sample. N factorial is total number of items to choose from. And n minus r factorial is the left behind set.
That you need to know is properties of counting without replacements and other matter, so these things that you are going to have to take into considerations when you decide to use permutations or combinations.
Fun fact.
The combination log should really be called a permutation log because the order of the passcode is important. For example, the password to the safe is 1260. 1260 isn't equal 0621.
There are two types of permutation. The first one is where repetition is allowed. When a thing has n different types, we have n choices each time. So for example, we have taco, hamburgers, and pie. So each of them has n choices. As I have said before, there are n possibilities in each type. So the formula for this example is given by n times n times n. But what if there are more than 3 types of n? So how do we choose R of something that has n different types? There are n possibilities for the first choice, then there are n possibilities for the second choice, and so on, multiplying each time. So the formula is given by n to the power of r.
For example, in the log with 3 digits value, there are 10 numbers to choose from: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we choose 3 of them.
So there are 10 numbers to choose from and we want 3 of them. And since the numbers can be repeated, you don't have to minus the number in the previous digit. So the answer is 10 to the power of 3. For no repetition, it simply have to reduce the number of available choices each time. For example, what order could 16 pool balls be in? 16 times 15 and so on, or 16 factorial.
For another example, how many permutations are possible if you choose 3 cupcakes from a box of 4? Because the total numbers of cupcake is 4, n is equal to 4, but we only choose 3, so r is equal to 3. Then substitute the values into formula, so the answer is 24. Still don't understand? We still have another example for you. If there are 5 people and you only have 3 rooms to put them in, how many different ways can you put them into different rooms? Here's how it's done. Because there are 5 people but 3 rooms, and each person can't be in both rooms at once. So we have to minus the number of people who are already in a room. So it's go like this.
Another way to calculate using the formula. The total number of people are 5, so n is equal to 5. And the number of people selected is 3, so r is equal to 3. Then substitute the values into the formula and 60 is the answer.
How to find permutation by using calculator. Step 1. Get a calculator. It can be either scientific or graphing calculator. Step number 2. Press Shift, followed by multiplication sign.
For example, 10 students have appeared in a test in which the top 3 will get a prize. How many possible ways are there to get the prize winners? So, enter the value 10, then press Shift, followed by multiplication sign, then 3 which is the value of r, and press the equal sign. The answer is 720.
More example.
In how many ways can the letters of the word regular be rearranged? Solution. Total number of letters is 7. Repeated letters is 2r. Number of ways regular can be rearranged is 7 factorial over 2 factorial, which is equal to 2520 ways. In how many ways can the letters of the word limitless be rearranged? So the solution is total numbers of letters is 9. Repeated letters are 2L, 2I, and 2S. Number of ways limitless can be rearranged is 9 factorial over 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, which is equal to 45,360 ways.
Example number 3. The band NCT 127 currently has 10 members. 3 members have to be selected for an album signing event in Thailand. In how many ways can the members be selected?
So the solution is, there are 10 members of NCT 127 in totals and 3 are selected for an event. Now we know the values of n and r, so substitute the values in the formula. Then we will get 604,800 ways. Find the number of different words that can be formed with the letters of the word butter, so that the vowels are always together.
Solution. So, the word butter contains 6 letters, but the vowels, which are U and E, should always be together. So n is equal to 5. U and E is represented by 2 factorial. The repeated letters are 2t. Number of ways butter can be arranged is given by 5 factorial over 2 factorial times 2 factorial, which is equal to 120. June, I finally know what permutation is.
Ooh, what is it?
Here. Check this video out. They have a really great explanation for permutation.
Cool. Thank you.